Hi there. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Claude projects, which is the paid version of Claude, combined with my Copywriter in your pocket system to help you write all the content and copy you need for your business rapidly, easily, and without it sounding like a robot wrote it. So if you're new to me, hi, my name is Kathy, and I'm the creator of Copywriter in Your Pocket and the Confident Copy Toolkit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is share my screen and show you how it all works. Okay, so what we're looking at here is an example of a project that I've created for a fictional service that I've just using to kind of show you how this all comes together. And so here on the right-hand side is where you upload all the information that you want to put into Claude's project knowledge, so that every time you're running a chat on the left-hand side, this is what it is pulling from to write the content for you. So there's no strict, hard and fast rule of what you have to have in here. What you want to have in here is basically whatever you feel the tool needs to be able to write the piece of content or copy that you're asking it to write. But generally the workflow that I'm helping people in my community with is, because I've got all these frameworks here. So you definitely want to have things like your brand voice included, custom instructions, ideally a messaging matrix, which is language from your audience, and make sure that they're always there. So we've got, as you can see, I've got that here and I've got my brand voice. And so these two pieces mean it's always got your voice to call on, and it's also got ideas from your audience about, in their own words, to help with creating content and creating content ideas. And also the custom instructions, you can keep updating these to get it Claude to exclude language and words that you don't want it to use and things like that. And then what I would do is there's a whole process that I take people through on writing a sales page. So once you've got the sales page written, then you want to upload that. So here's an example here. So I've got a sales page that I had written. So this is the sales page, which means that when I'm using the prompts on the left, asking Claude to write something for me, I can say, this is the offer that we're talking about. Look at the sales page for the viral video blueprint. The other piece here is putting what you know about the ideal clients for the particular offer, and make sure that's in here as well. Now, what I can do, so here, this framework, for example, is what I use to get Claude to write the sales page for me. So I could delete this for now because I don't need it anymore, or I can leave it in there because then I can reference it in prompts in the future if I wanted to write a different sales page for me. But just keep an eye on how much information you've got here. You know, so there's still loads of room to upload things. And just bear in mind that you might confuse it if you've got too much stuff in here. So like at the moment, I've got a flash sale offer. I've got sales page for this. And I think those are the only two things that I've got in here. So when I'm using my prompts, if it's getting confused or if there's sort of not a huge amount of clarity, I'll take a look at this and be like, okay, maybe I need to just clear this out, make sure I've only got in here what it is that exactly that I want. So once you've got the sales page in there, then it knows what your offer is. And then we're using various content frameworks. And so these we upload. So for example, this is a content framework to get to write a signature offer for you. Here's the Epiphany framework. And in fact, what I've got in here, because I was getting it to write some emails for me, so I don't have loads of content frameworks. But let's say I've got this one in here, the Epiphany framework. I've got my offer. And then when I go to use the prompts, so let's just show you an example here. So the framework's been uploaded. And then when I'm getting it to write the prompt, I just take this, and this is what I'm doing on the left. So I'm asking it to write a post for me. I want it to use this framework. And then if you look, so each framework, for example, has got some, you still need to give it some information. So because this is about a sort of storytelling framework about an epiphany moment in your business. So in this instance, you need to give it that information. What was going on in your life and business beforehand? What was your epiphany moment? And so I would put these in. Okay, so here's an example of where I've done this. So I'm asking you to follow the Epiphany framework. The prompt I updated a bit because so it didn't use some of the literal words that were in the framework because it was doing things like once upon a time and stuff like that because it's a storytelling post. So what was going on in your life and business beforehand? I was working for another business but didn't enjoy my job. What was your epiphany moment? Could offer what I did as a freelance service, and here's my offer. So as you can see, you don't need to give it loads of information. And then what it's done is it's written a post for me. And this is a really good first draft based on that. And it's following like a really good storytelling framework. And, you know, this is quite a short one. So maybe, and once you've got it, you can play around with it. You can say, okay, this is great. Can you expand it to 800 words or something like that? Or use this as a first draft and, you know, start expanding on it yourself. But my point being, sorry, it's just showing you that example, is that as long as in your project you've got your brand voice, the framework that you're referencing, so in this case, this one, the offer that you're referencing, and you can just keep adding and subtracting these as you need, depending on what it is that you're asking the project feature to create for you. So I hope that helped. Okay, so that was it. So if you want to find out more about Copywriter in your pocket and how you can use all these frameworks and tools to use Claude, you can also use ChatGPT to help you efficiently write copy and content for your business. Somewhere around this video, there'll be some more information about how you can get involved. All right, thanks for watching.